one.
Hi everyone, welcome to another week in the crazy Loony Balloony household. You are here at the Loony Balloony Learning Center and we are so happy to have you. As always, I am the creator in front of the camera, Tess, and the crazy man behind the camera is my husband, Randy.
No, hand Randy.
Hand Randy.
Hand model. Hand model.
Oh God, no.
Willing to do,
People will pay you to wear gloves.
No, my hands aren't that bad.
No, they're not. But Randy's in fact going to get in front of the camera tonight, everyone. I'm so excited. So excited.
Everyone say hi.
Hi. Yes, make sure you're doing your check-in and let us know that you're around. I'm going to fix my...
Fix your stuff.
My stuff so I can see who's chatting at us. I hope you all had a really, really good week. We had a good week, right, Randy? It wasn't too crazy. Nothing catastrophic happening, which we consider to be a very good week. How sad is that's our
bar is very low. Sometimes it's buried in the ground, but it's a bar nonetheless. And
right? Why can't I get this to work, Randy?
Anna's here.
There we go. I'm sorry, who did you say was here?
Anna's here and Tammy and
mine is going really slow for whatever reason. My computer is not catching up.
Alethea's here.
Hi, Alethea. I was thinking today about your name, and we got to do something about that. Go ahead.
Christy Poivison.
Hi, Christy. How are you? Hi, Inez, my friend. How are you? It's kind of dark though, but that's okay.
No,
I kind of like the look. We've messed with the lights this week, and we're trying to see how this works. What do y'all think? Is it okay? It's a little dark up here, but it should be fine, right?
Ziglitzy. Khadija.
How are you, my dear?
Maureen's here.
Hi, Maureen.
Remember, everyone, say where you're at.
Yes, don't forget to sign in. I have my little clipboard here. I'm keeping a tally. We're up to 72 entries already, which is fabulous. I'm very excited for that.
Christy says, looking great, no shadows.
Okay, good. Thanks, Christy. How are you? How are things in your world? I've been posting a little more on my designs. I'm putting up my Christmas designs is what it is. So I hope...
Christmas designs. And we'll swing. Lights there. Christmas trees.
Yeah, we got the light in there because we've been making...
And we're just making
It's the graveyard. There of all the designs I've done this week. Oh, and like, he hasn't even... Oh, you did.
And
don't mind my house guard.
There's a hanging elf in a box.
It's bad when you send out pictures to everyone in your family and say, is this okay or does it look like he's having adult fun time? Is it a little too BDSM, kind of thing? Because he's really kind of strung up in there.
He's just hanging out in there, handcuffed.
With
little
the
help me sign,
But everyone said it was really cute, so we'll see. It's a little demented right now because cleaning up, I pushed the lid in, but that's okay. It'll come back out.
Clarita, hello, I'm here listening in.
Randy, I need you to take a look at this I'm not getting any comments or anything.
That's because you have not increased the size.
No, I did. Oh, there it is. Okay.
And there it is.
See? Murphy's Law, right? You tell them there's a problem, they come over to look at it, and it's not a problem anymore.
You are the problem. How's it feel to be on the other end of that?
Like I've been waiting for it to happen. Randy and I like to joke around. Please don't think that we're like this to each other in a serious way.
Trish is here.
Hi, Trish. How are you, hon? Good to see you back. And Clarita, nice to have you with us as well. Jerry Wheelis. Oh, I love your name. That's awesome. Hello. Where are you from, Jerry? Nice to have you with us.
Now, since Jerry's actually new and signed in.
New, all right. So make sure for those signing in that are here to get your entry into our little monthly giveaway, you have to say hi and where you're from, okay? And then that way it gets you recorded on my little tracking sheet.
And what do they get when?
Yes, and so on the Thursday morning after our last Wednesday night live of the month, so this one will be on the, Thursday the 28th?
Yep.
We're going to do a drawing for one person who has checked in and given me their name and their location, kind of, sort of. We're not asking for specifics. Please don't give specifics. It's a scary world out there. But you win a 1-hour video call with me or Randy, whichever you would prefer. And it can be on anything you need, anything you want to learn. It could be from basics, how do I blow up a balloon, all the way up to like, okay, fast tips and tricks for an organic garland, go. And I plow through it in an hour.
Or even social media.
How to work your social media, marketing schemes, working on naming your business, all of that. I am more than happy to help you with. So it's a valuable call. We have a one-on-one that I normally have for sale on our website, which, Randy, how much is the 1 hour one-on-one? 80? 80, I believe.
85 80. Canadian.
Something around there.
It's all broken down on... I put a post up today to remember to come join ours.
So check out the details there. But yeah, it's a good thing. You're coming to get free information here, and you might get even more, another hour's worth.
Right. You pronounced Jerry's name right.
Oh, yay! I'm glad. First time for everything. Hi, Sharita. How are you, hun? In Atlanta, Jerry. Huh, very nice to have you. I lived very briefly. I've been to Atlanta, and I lived in Douglasville, Carrollton area for a very brief time.
Atlanta, what is that area code? 404, I think it is.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. We doubled that, but lived in Hawaii.
I moved from Georgia to Hawaii, and I doubled my area code, 808. Yeah, you're right.
I'm such a dad joke. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah. But we're doing really well, Sharita. Thank you so much for asking. How is your family? Is your son better? Are you better? What's going on? You feeling better? I hate that you guys have been so sick. But very nice to have everyone. So thank you. I know the area. I want to live in Hawaii. We miss it. We really did. We lived there for 16 years, and man, we miss it.
Loco moco.
The food, the people, rice. And the food. The beaches are awesome, but don't fall into the mistaken assumption that every beach is sandy beach. It's not. And their sandy beaches are actually a fish called uhu. It's their excrement is the sand. So
same way with South Florida and down through the Caribbean.
Yeah, it's fish poop. Everyone who loves to go in the sand.
Parrotfish.
I hope I don't ruin it for you because I love being on the beach. But Hawaii is amazing. If you ever decide to go, we will be more than happy to play a virtual tourist and hook you up with some great to go places and some people that will show you around.
On the Big Island.
We're from the Big Island, yeah. Well, not from, but lived on the Big Island. They make you feel like you're from. Like, we have carried this with us. We've been here now for 5 years in Canada. And feels like just yesterday. And you'll hear us, we throw in some Hawaiian language in there sometimes too when we get going. Yuck, I know, right? It's a yucky thing to think about. But you don't think about it when you're there, I promise you. And it's well washed. Anyways, we are going to start off tonight with Randy teaching something. I wouldn't care. I'd follow. Tammy, that was me. I didn't care either. I'm so happy to see you, hon. Are you feeling better this week? And more importantly, how is patient 0 in the house? Mark, of course, I'm referring to. Is he okay? Yes, we know about the shoot sand, LOL. That's crazy to think about it. Yeah, it really is. It really is. And I didn't struggle with it because I love the water. I have no problem. I struggled much more with the fish in the water than the fish poop on the sand, being the sand.
Yeah, I didn't. I was good with both because I went spearfishing.
Yeah.
Pensacola, Florida, Michelle.
Michelle's here again. Hi, Michelle. How are you, my dear?
Remember, everybody, check in, please.
Is Shauna here, who was asking about these numbers?
No, I don't think she is, but she'll always catch the repeat.
Yeah.
And we'll tag her in it.
I'll tag her in it. Yeah. Okay. So last week, Shauna had asked about our big
2 weeks.
2 weeks ago now. We're very behind on getting up videos. I apologize. I've been struggling a little bit.
Anna's here, but not Shauna.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I'm talking about Shauna, Seanna. Yeah, very close. She was in the webinar with us, Shanna. And I said we have a Shauna and a Shanna. And for me and my lack of names ability is tough. But we're both still sick. Mark says, hi, Tess. Come book a room. His hotel. He will take good care of you. Aw, thank you so much, hon. Unfortunately, my problems are a female in nature, and they're just not going away. Anyways, that's a whole other topic. But I struggle with it. It's not a fun thing. Anyways, so I am going to really quickly get out of Randy's way. We're going to push this table in, and he's going to move in these frames. So these are our 7-foot numbers for out in the yard, or we've done them in, and we have numbers and letters. We did a picture 2 weeks ago when Shauna asked about it. The big AMO that we had, that was for a dance academy for their end of year recital.
7 I put up, and
this. Oh yeah,
a couple other.
There's a few of them out there that we've done. So I am going to get out of Randy's way, and I get to go behind the camera for a change.
What? And now you got to be the camera person.
I will be more than happy. There's Randy.
And my big head. All right, so let me get this. No one's.
Don't mind the glue dash backings on the floor. We have not vacuumed today.
All right, so
Hold on.
they're not quite 7 feet. I'm 6'4".
When we put the balloons on there,
It gets
the top
about almost 7 feet.
yeah, I'm sorry, everyone. I'm moving this around. I got to find the right. You're going to see our roof line. Okay.
Anyways,
They're big.
They're big.
Number 5.
So this is a number 5. Anyone can build these at home with a screw gun, a drill, what have you.
And a pipe cutter.
And a pipe cutter.
You should. Where is the pipe cutter? I'll go get to show.
No
Okay.
need. Basically, the pipe cutter is one of the ones that you would use for plumbing. They cut.
It's only like this big, and he wraps it around.
Yeah, and so it squeezes on, and there's a little blade, and you tighten it up. Easy to cut. The hardest part is actually bending this. So bending these rounds is one of the hardest parts. And also getting the connectors that you need here. I had to figure it out.
There was no good videos out there on how to make these.
None. And the videos that they did have was only the 1/4-inch pipe, or it's not even pipe.
Aluminum
rod that would just flex and bend everywhere.
It would not be suitable for outside.
Yeah. So I came up with this. This is 1/2-inch EMT, electrical metal tubing. So it's the stuff that electricians put wire through for electrical work in commercial units. They don't stick it in houses usually. Yes, I know I need to hurry up, but I never do that to you.
You never do it
She's
to me, I
going
know.
like this.
But Randy is the deep diver. He'll get into like the history of where this pipe came from if I let him go on a tangent.
Well, okay, so say you go into a place and go, I need the metal tube.
Yeah, you have to know the proper name. EMT.
EMT.
Yeah.
And then again, if a woman, sorry to say, and I'm sorry for you ladies about this, there are guys out there that will just go, oh, what, little lady? And I hate those people.
They're derogatory. Yes. He gets very angry on my behalf many times.
And I don't really need to. Tess can take care of herself and punch the guy herself. And then that way, it's not assault man on man. It's more of a, oh, did you see that lady just knock that guy right out?
Smack the stupid out of him. Anyways, sorry. Gray pipe electrical, yes.
Yeah.
Has a blade.
But there's also plastic conduit that you can't use.
Yeah, it has to be metal, guys.
It's the metal kind. And so I take a pipe bender, which I'm going to show you now. Let me get this out of the way. And I have this pipe bender set up on a
Mind
stand.
the dirty stand. It's been in his shop.
Ignore that. Anyways, so
Tammy says that would be the butthead that sold me my new car. Never again.
that
right?
too.
Mechanics, car salesmen, and just men in general. I have worked very hard to get him this way, ladies.
No, my mom beat
yeah.
it into me.
Yeah,
so.
his mom did the hard work first. I just fine-tuned it.
Imagine having 4 of me running around that are about my size. Yeah, my mom grew up on a farm and she knew how to handle boys. So.
And she's my height at 5'6". She kept those boys
fearful. Anyways, so what you need is a pipe bender. This also comes with a pole, but I changed it out for a galvanized pipe, 3/4 inch galvanized pipe that is 4 feet tall. So I can elevate the stand. The stick itself doesn't go into a stand. So I made this up. This is my contraption.
Yeah, so it could be hands-free.
Right. And I also have an extension to where I can put it up to 6 feet to where I can bend bigger projects. But most of the time, this is what I need. And then I have measurements to bend rounds. So all I need to do is sit here. And I usually have a plug in here to where I only bend a 1/2 degree. I know I'm getting...
What do you mean by plug?
It's an orange piece that sits right in here. It's out in the shop.
That stops you from bending more than you should.
Overbends. So basically, I would just take this pipe, put it in, and line up my mark that I have measured out on this, and bend, and bend, and bend.
And you can see to the degree. Now, Randy is, because we couldn't find any out there, Randy is working on developing like bending blueprints on it for these. That like, because for this guy, like you can see there's marks in there, on there.
These are my measurement marks where I bent.
So he hashtags those out, and then that's where he puts and does the bend from. And those have to be calculated out by certain degrees at certain points, right? A lot of math goes into geometry.
So I can get the proper circumference for the circle that we need to do.
Right. 7s, 1s, and are his favorites. 4s are not bad. He has yet to do a 9.
I've done a 6.
6. You've done the inverted 6.
So it's just upside down 9.
Yeah. Hi, Melissa. How are you?
So
glad to have you in with us.
Yeah, even if you make a mistake, you can always go back and with reverse these. So long as you want to make sure that you know the top and the bottom. So you want to make a mark on your tubing that runs straight. So you can just like,
now,
I have pipes out there to where I've rebent them straight-ish.
That being said, it does take a certain amount of strength to do this. So if you are not capable of the brute strength, get a brother, husband, son, I hate saying it, or a stronger female. I'm not going to strictly say males, but...
Also, height matters when you start doing this.
Leverage.
Because then you get leverage. So you may be able to do this because Archimedes once said, and yes, I'm using a mathematical nerd term, he could lift the world if he had a long enough fulcrum. So
there's Shauna in.
There's Shauna.
Yes.
So basically, the further out that you get on this, the more strength that you have to bend down, or the less strength it takes to bend down.
Right.
So you can use that. I'm just able to go right here and bend.
He's a big, strong guy. But
I trained for it.
Yeah. As I was saying, he is working on drawing up blueprints that would give you where you have to bend and to what degree you have to bend. It's a lot of work. These will be for purchase. But it would be similar, like if you ever have bought for a mosaic, the number cutouts from Etsy or whatever, that they have the blueprints for our big mosaic numbers. Okay, he's going to have that for this. Hopefully shortly. If you're interested in them, message us, and if the number he's already got done, then we can pre-sell them to you. But they do take some work. And then I want to show the 5 again, Randy, really quick. You're going to see that it looks a little wonky. It looks like some things are not
copacetic.
Right, that like the top of the 5 seems to slant down, right? Like it slants down. But once you get the balloons in there, it holds it in place. Right. You want to have a little bit of slop in there for the wind, but the balloons will hold it, okay? So don't get too neurotic about, oh, my top of my 5 is slanted. It won't be when you get the balloons on there.
Right, and also sometimes how they sit on the stand, you can tweak it a little bit.
More. Yeah,
because popping them, moving them, and stuff like that will tweak them
a little bit. Yeah,
a little bit. But once you have a quad here and a quad here,
and a duplet in the corner there,
yeah, it locks all of this down to where that thing goes. Boom.
Yeah. So keep that all in mind. Shauna, we were waiting for you, but we had to get going. So I wanted to make sure. Oh, congratulations, your grandmother. Oh, that's amazing. Yes, no, of course. Taking care of mom and baby are way more important.
You need to
I'm back in here. Okay. Now we're switching back. And for anyone else who has just come in, don't forget to say hi and where you're from to get your ballots. Because for
to not get your ballots.
Entries into the drawing. Sorry, I don't know what. I think it's the election was on my brain, and then that's where everything went to. But it's your entries into, Randy, I left my cup over there though, into the drawing for our giveaway. So, but that's amazing, Shauna. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. Boy or girl? And I hope everyone is doing spectacularly.
Fabulously.
All right, so tonight for our balloon design, now thank you to Randy for that wonderful demonstration. And Shauna, you can always watch it back. All right, as always, for those that don't know, these stay up on our Facebook group, the freebie chat, of course, where you are watching this. They stay up for 1 month here, and then after 30 days, Facebook Facebook just automatically takes them down. But we have them downloaded and we upload them to our YouTube channel.
Yes, and I'm slow at doing the upload, so.
Randy's taking some time getting the uploads in. But anyways, there's quite a few there to watch already. And then always, if there's something specific that you need to learn, message me in advance of these Wednesday Night Lives, and I'm happy to help you. I have come up with this week's design.
Oh my goodness, I'm getting called Mr. Randy.
Oh.
From Melissa.
Melissa, you're so sweet. Honest to God, I love you so much. Okay, so we're going to make a wreath. And I have this week preemptively done a few things.
There's so much back and forth.
Okay, yeah. Tallahassee, Florida. Jennifer. Hi, Jennifer. Nice to have you with us. I'm so glad that you're here. All right, so this wreath we're going to make is going to be out of Link-a-Loons. And I've gone ahead and I've put together half of it. Well, kind of, sort of. A third. Half of the green, a couple of reds. And it's strictly a Link-a-Loon. We're going to use 12 of them at a 6-inch length. And we will keep going here to make this.
And how do you measure your Link-a-Loons?
That is a very good question, Randy. Thank you for asking. It's almost like we rehearse. We never rehearse. I know you know that, but we don't. So I have my legenda on a 0.6, which is, where's my hand pump? There it is. All right. I've worked really hard to try and be prepared this week again. 1, 2, 3. Nope. So it's 3 double pumps, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to get to a 6-inch. And on the Link-a-Loons, you do not measure front to back. So we have the one attachment, the link, and then your balloon, and then the neck, right? You measure side to side. So you have the link and the neck here, and that's how you measure these. And then make sure when you're tying, tie the link to the neck. It'll give you a nice consistent sizing. Okay, so I'm going to do the rest of these real quick. I missed ones. Ooh, that was weird. I don't know why it did that. Did you hear it? It went poof on me.
It did. It poofed somewhere.
So did everyone have good weeks? Did anyone have a major accomplishment other than, Shauna becoming a grandmother? That's amazing. Oh, 4 of these. Really? 4 of these? It is. It's 4 pumps at a 0.06 on the agenda. It's going to be...
It's going to be one of those
Hi,
days.
Danny! I love you. I love your handle, though. I'm a boss. Danny, I'm a boss. Lols. That's a handle and a half.
That's owning it.
Yeah, right? I'm a little envious. I want to be a boss, too. Can I be?
Really?
What?
It doesn't count bossing me around
No.
all the time?
Never.
Never.
But as of yesterday, I'm officially retired. Congratulations, Danny. I'm so happy for you, hon. That's amazing. And so I'm sure you didn't hear it last week because you were being very rudely interrupted by your former coworkers. What's the plan? Are you going to fully retire, or do balloons full time, or do them part time? What's the scoop? I'm nosy and I want to know. If you don't want to share, I get it. You don't have to. All right, so I just tied the 2 ends. I've got 12 of these all done. I've tied the 2 ends. Now we're going to go through and put the red quads on here, which is going to make it stay in that circular form. And for these little quads, I have it on 0.3 on the legenda, which gives me... I get so complacent nowadays. It's a 3-inch. A 3-inch, so that would be a little less than a single pump.
Shaana made a Santa.
Oh, yay! You are a boss, balloon boss. Alethea, you're adorable. I love you. I have no order since I'm back. Oh, yeah, because you've been so... How is your back, hon? I hope it's okay. Hope you're doing better. Now I can focus on balloons full time when I start getting paid customers. We can help you with that.
Yes.
Those paying customers are important.
We need to do that marketing one again.
Yes. Okay, so then I'll slow down the next one. Sorry, guys. See, this is why I wanted to kind of try and do some in advance. So it wasn't just me building, that I could teach a little bit more during it. But you guys are so smart. You catch on as we go. Stop me if you have questions.
Melissa, linking balloons are very expensive. They're more expensive than the other ones. And in Sempertex, they are in quantities of 25 for the 12-inch and 50 for the
11-inch, 12-inch.
No, 6-inch.
Oh, yes, sorry, yes.
So 25 for
50s in the 6-inch, 25s in the 12-inch is the bag quantity. Yes, they are stupid expensive. I completely agree with you on that. But like for doing a wall, really, when you think about it, the extra cost of buying the Link-a-Loons to make a wall is cheaper than doing like an organic style wall with the volume you have to put in there. So it works out. In fact, I think in the end of day, if you do all the math, the Link-a-Loon wall would be cheaper. Especially cost-wise, that's for sure. Labor-wise.
Michelle, we got our linking balloons from our distributor up here, who is the Sempertex master distributor for Canada.
Surprise, yeah.
Surprise Enterprise. But for the US, where you're located at, you would have to go on the Vitalik website to find your
Local distributor.
Yeah, they have it broken down in local distribution areas.
I think it's 5 regions they have throughout the United States, and then they give you who's in that region. It's color coded. It's a map. It's well done. But yes, you would find them there. I believe Gemar has a line of linking balloons. They're called Glinks, G-Links, Glinks. Randy calls them Glinks.
I'm calling them Glinks. Also Decomex.
And Decomex, yes. The Decomex ones are pretty good, guys. I don't like... Randy says we used the G-Links once, and he says they were okay, but I don't know if I would trust them.
They weren't bad, but the Decomex absolutely would.
Oh, yeah.
Sempertex first, Decomex next.
Yeah.
And if you find Qualitex out there, skip them. Don't even buy them. They're not worth it.
No, their quality in the last year and a half went down so bad, I stopped buying them. So even though they do have some inventory left out there, I have found that it's expensive because they're trying to, I think, recoup some of their losses, but they're so expensive and you garbage half the bag. Okay, so I'm going to explain this now really quick. I've been going through. I make the 2 duplets at a 0.3 on the Legenda or a single pump in here. And then at the linking spot, I just simply slip them over and spin them on there. And you can see how it's keeping it so much rounder than the side that doesn't have those on there, right? So works really well. It's just time consuming.
Michelle, what is the name of the company you purchased from?
That's Melissa.
Or Melissa, sorry. I need my old man glasses. Apologies, my arm's not long enough.
Yeah, in the US, I don't have a specific name because it's got to be who's close to you. Melissa, I will look and try and find a link for you and send it to you. But we buy them from Balloons Online. Balloons Online is no longer allowed to ship Sempertex into the United States because of some division that they've done. Anyways, it's political. And so, political within Sempertex, not globally. Anyways.
They wanted regional distributors anyways.
Yeah. So, you would have to find your local Vitalik distributor or Sempertex dealer close to you. But I'll give a look in the morning and I will do my best to send you a link with who I think would be a good one to sign up with.
Yeah, apologies, Melissa. I'm sorry. Like I said, I don't have my old man reading glasses on.
Randy wears contacts. His up-close vision is supposed to be really, really good. It's 20/20, but he wears contacts for far away. But what that means is then when he's up close, he's not 20/20 anymore with the contacts in. So he wears my old reader glasses, and they're upstairs. You might go get them, Randy.
Yeah. Also, Decomex bargain balloons?
Yes.
So bargain balloons in the States
would have the Decomex.
So you can order directly from bargain balloons.
Yes. And they are cheap, guys. Yeah. And they're pretty good quality.
The Decomex, we absolutely as a second brand.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So I'm getting very close to finishing this off. 1, 2, 3 more. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to go as fast as I can. Maureen, love Decomex. Yes, I agree. I love their price point. Their quality is very good. I've used them as a backup since the day one with them because when I was first introduced during COVID, when we couldn't find anything, oh my God, it was so hard to get product.
I got them.
Good job. Oh, I'm missing one red. Good thing I got a bucket of them. All right. Tammy, I'm so sorry you guys are still sick. That's a total bummer. It's one heck of a bug you've got, though.
Melissa is working and watching at the same time.
Oh,
so,
are you?
So yeah, we'll definitely. I shall have the same glasses.
They were bought in the States. That's why. Long's drugs.
Was it Longs?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Longs and CVS are the same.
Yeah. So I would have gotten them because I got them in Hawaii.
Yeah. So Longs is a Hawaiian one, and
I have no doubt. But the man refuses to buy his own.
great.
I have graduated to bifocal or progressives they call them now, but I'm blind in all directions. All right, so I have this completed. So it's going to be a ginormous wreath. I'm glad I went with the 6 inches. I had originally pulled out to do it with 12 inches, and it would just be huge. All right, so that's the basic wreath, guys. Okay, but man, it's versatile. You can use it for a lot of hanging in store windows. It would be really cute. But what we're going to do with this is add some bells.
Distorted.
Not distorted bells, yeah. They're not silver, they're gold, or else I'd be singing silver bells. But I think they'd be really cute in here. 1 second. 1 second.
Do you need my hands?
I just need mine to cooperate. Who are we missing out there?
I don't know. We have 14 people in here.
Wow, that is amazing. All right, so very quickly, I just tied the bell into the quad, right? And now I'm going to make some little holly.
You make everything seem so easy.
Thank you, but it didn't come easily at first, so please know.
You gonna show them how to make the distorted bell?
I am. Oh yeah, I guess I should do that first.
She gets talking as
I
we
do.
say
I
in
have
Hawaii.
so much fun with you guys. I just want to sit around and chat. All right. I have brought in, I know these are not Christmas colors, guys, but I figured I would do it in the clear so you can see what I'm doing in bright, bold colors to see what's going on inside. I felt that kind of helped the last time I did distorted. Hi, Carol. Carol, we'll be right over after we're done here, okay? Keep it warm for us.
Yeah. No, we
She's
won't.
having lobster.
I know, but there's a bed calling our name.
I would stay out of bed for lobster. I love lobster. Carol is our neighbor. And a wonderful. Hey, I have to get back to you. I saw the invitation for your daughter's party, and we got to talk about what you want for balloons. But you've been watching. Maybe you can make, or you could come over and help make if you want. All right. As always, when we are doing anything distorted, blow up your receiving balloon, we'll call it for lack of a better term, your large balloon that you're making everything into. Blow it up once to start with. Then we're going to take a full 260 in half, make sure there's no kinks or there's going to be wrinkles, but you don't want a twist. If you have a full twist, the air won't go through in it and it'll push back out and you'll be saying words that your neighbors won't appreciate. Right, Carol?
No, Carol would appreciate those words.
Carol would. Don't know how much Jim appreciates it on the other side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Khadija, yes, you're learning bells.
Yes.
Shanna she's been fighting with the distorted flowers.
Oh, they are tough, guys. I rewatching some of my lives because that's how I learn. I realized at one point I said I would explain to you my story for doing distorters, and I never went and circled back to it. So I will take a second right now. I'm going to put it down and tell you my story. I struggled making distorted flowers for 2 years. I tried about once a week I would pick up and I would try, and I was never happy with them. They never went out on a design. And I was miserable because I'm like seeing all these beautiful ones out there. And I'm like, why can I not make it happen? And so this time last year, when I went to Nozzle Up, the convention in the Netherlands, that was hosted by Sempertex, and that's where I won my big award. I got to meet my idol, Lily Tan, who is like the queen of distortion. She's out of Singapore. And she just does amazing work with distorted. And she was having a class at this convention. And this is why conventions are so important to industry. I went there and I was the first one sitting in the class because I wanted to talk to her so badly. And I was hoping she would notice me. And of course, be careful what you wish for. Because we started talking and I was like, I'm having so much problem with my distorted. I just can't get it. I don't understand. And she goes, I think I asked, I said, can I make one for you and you show me what I'm doing wrong? She goes, sure. I have to go and do something. You make some, I come back, I look at them for you. So I did. And I was so nervous. I was like sweating. I was nervous. And of course she comes back in and she goes, Tess, what is wrong with these? They're perfect. What is wrong? And I said, they're not. Look at them. And she goes, you are the problem. And I'm like, I know I can't make my fingers. She goes, no, it's up here. These are beautiful. You are being too hard on yourself. They're beautiful. They're amazing. Stop being so critical of yourself. Changed my world. Hands down. When someone you respect so greatly tells you your work is good, it does something to you. And so now I'm proud to do Distorted to the point where I'm teaching it now. So the power of saying something positive to someone else is not lost on me. And I encourage you to do it whenever you can, because it can be the difference between success and failure for that person. Because if Nozzle Up had went instead of like this, I was really struggling with, why am I doing this other than to survive and feed my family? Why was I doing it? I wasn't enjoying struggling with all these. But then the minute I had her tell me they were good, it turned me around. So I want you to look and be judgmental on yourself, but only to a certain degree. Do the flip side. Look at them through my eyes or Lily's eyes, not your own. Okay? And if you can't do that for yourself, send them to me. I am happy to be that person for you. Sometimes we just need to get our head out of our own butts and realize we're doing good work and not be too hard on ourselves.
Yes, but you also can't have your husband say that you're doing great, you're doing awesome, because then she comes back and says, you're supposed to say that because you're my husband.
There is. And yeah, that outside validation. Yeah. My daughter told me they were great. My husband told me they were great. But in here, I could not. So I am willing to bet that they are a lot better than you think they are. Okay?
Okay, you're going to have to pronounce this name. Look, originally from Burlington, Ontario.
Oh, Michaela Green Navratil? Navratili. Hey. Khadija. Is filling the 260 that are getting stuck in the neck of the 12-inch. I agree that, and it's a timing thing, Maureen. It's practice. It's because when you do it, okay, so I have blown up the clear. I have folded my 260 in half and shimmied it inside, having both ends out, right? You can see all that. Randy, you're going to come in closer, please.
Yes, they can see all that.
All right. So 2 ends are out. You're going to reinflate the big one. Now, I will say, doing the next part with the hand pump is 1,000,000 times harder. If you have a legenda, it's easier, and I would recommend using it. And I'm going to use it. But you get your neck.
Cheater.
Right? Yeah, I know. So it's 0.6, and I'm going to do it twice. And see? If you don't open up those fingers fast enough, it will fill up here and push out. And Maureen, I'm going to hazard a guess that's what's happening to you. That's why I just did it like that. right? You don't open it up and it inflates outside. So what I'm going to do is level those out again, let all the air come back out of my clear. And it is 1,000,000 degrees in here again. These hot flashes, guys, they are no joke.
No bueno. I tried to cuddle up next to her at night, and
it's get off.
It's like golf.
I have, to the TMI, I understand. I'm sorry. But I bought a full body pillow to keep between us. So because he's a big man, right? You see that? I end up as his body pillow if I don't. So we have a fence. All right, so now, in order to open that up, or to get the air in the 260, you have to open your fingers just fast enough to allow the air to go through. Twice, okay? So you've got that big, long, skinny section, but we're going to pull and tie it off to each other. Your air is going to come out of your clears, but that's okay.
Where's your fan? Danny's asking.
Oh, I wish, because then my balloons would all go flying.
Her fans are online. Dad jokes.
You're so cute sometimes. Why is this one working different than my reflex?
The reflex. I know why. Reflex, when you blow them up, come back down, and they're very
malleable.
Yes.
That's why. All right, hold on. I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. Sorry. So I just cut that 260 in there. I'm gonna have to do it a little differently. We'll grab the gold. Ooh, sounds like it's freezing rain outside.
No, that's cats and dogs.
Oh, okay. All right, so I'm gonna take the gold. Try this one instead.
I think it's your outside balloon that's going to give you the problem. Because
I'm gonna make these a little bit bigger. Okay, so the key with this is to get that gold to be free flowing inside.
what happened?
I have no idea. Try it again. One more. Oh, I don't have any more gold. Okay.
It just came apart.
It came apart. Apparently I didn't tie it very well. Let's try the green. The color shouldn't matter. It's the reflex versus the standard color.
Yeah, on the big balloon.
Yeah. No, in the 260.
No, I think it's the big balloon because when you blow up the...
No, it's the 260 that's the problem that I'm having right now, Randy.
Oh, see? Me opening my mouth.
Whatever. There we go. Okay. Much better. I don't know what it was. Third time's the charm? I have no idea. I didn't do anything different, really. So your 260 is free flowing in there is important. And really, you want it at the bottom with your neck coming to the top. Okay? So neck to the top, round it out a little bit. Take some fiddly work. Okay, and there'll be more after. We're gonna take our lime green with a little sticky poo.
Technical term,
Of course.
ladies and gentlemen.
I always use. We're going to put that in the neck of that balloon, so it's going to be in the middle.
Oh my goodness.
Right? I'm telling you. It sounds horrible out there. Like almost hail, like freezing rain. Okay, so we're going to blow up the clear again. And don't worry if things move around to where they're not supposed to inside the balloon. We're going to fiddle with that at the end to make it where we want it to be. And it's not a big deal at this point. Getting the 5-inch all the way in is though. Okay. Now, I am going to fill this up again. 0.6 3 times. So your 260 and your 5-inch both gets a 0.6 on your legenda 3 times. And we're going to fiddle with this. Okay, so I've got the 5-inch and the 260 really kind of sort of where I want them to be. I would like this to be, if not in the exact top, off to the side for both of them so that you can take then and tie them together to get that connection, right? Okay, so we need one more of these. And if you're not loving the shape, all it takes is like scooting out some of that air, okay, to get a little bit more defined shape. It doesn't look so great with the clear. I'm doing that for the transparency so you can see where things are situated. Okay, so it's, remember, for those that have been around for a while, we did the mushroom. Same topper, except this is on the top instead of on the bottom for the mushroom. That's all it is, inverted. Okay, so simple, simple. I'm not going to spend time to make the second one. You've seen now how it is. So it's do the 260 first, well, inflate your 11-inch, put the 260 in, inflate the 260, drain everything. Put the 5-incher in, inflate the 11-incher, inflate the 5-incher, drain all the air, and fiddle with it to make sure it's in the same, or the proper location, not the same location, the proper location. Okay, so that is a cute little bell. And I have then, like I said, attached them. I just wound them in to one of the quads. And now I'm going to make, you could either do a little, maybe we'll do a bow and we'll do some accents. I was going to do like three little holly with balls on it. We'll see how that looks. So to do these, this is like a one hand, so 4-inch, yeah, about a 4-inch length, a bubble, spin the bubble to make it a pinch twist, another 4-inch length, another 4-inch length, spin, right, soften and then cut off, twist that, or tie that off, and then you tie your two ends, the neck and the end that you just tied, off. Don't trim these off yet. Sorry. Dry throat. We've had to turn the heat on in the house because it's been cold. So the air is dry again. We've had to put the humidifier on at night. It's the thing. That's why we need to go back to the tropics where it's humid all the time.
Sure, that's the only reason.
It's better for your health. Better for my health. Mental health anyways. Melissa, how's your sister doing? She needing some help down there yet?
Alethea, I'm going to try the bow this weekend if I have time.
Good, good. I'm sure you'll be fine. Okay, so I'm doing a third one. So another 4-inch, another bubble into a pinch twist. My pinch twists were the same story as my distorted flowers. Exact same story, different master at the convention. I had Marco from Spain. Mm-hmm. He's an amazing twister. Top hat boy.
Always wears his top hat.
If you ever get a chance to talk with him, even just talk, be in his presence, he is amazing. Nicest man you'd ever want to meet. Like, sincerely, sweet man. Didn't know me from Adam, but he knew a lady that I was talking with. who ultimately turned into be a wonderful friend. And she was asking him questions, and I'm like, I can't get my pinch twists to stay. They come undone all the time. And he showed me, and he looked at it, and he goes, you're doing it. You just have to have confidence. And as soon as you have that confidence, man, things start to look really a lot easier. All right, so I'm tying these 3 together really easily. Just a mass of knots in there. Okay, and then we're gonna tie that on as well. I need more room.
This studio just isn't doing it.
Anyone want to make a donation so we can build a better studio? I had a lady the other day. It was so wonderful. I was so shocked, but it was a nice thing. A few weeks ago, someone sent us, just out of the blue, transferred us $10. And I'm like to Randy, I have no idea what this is from. And then on the memo line, she says she watched one of our YouTube channel videos and it was exactly what she was looking for. And she says, I want to make sure you keep going. Thank you so very much. It was exactly what I needed. You're the best. And sent us a donation. I thought that was very sweet. Very sweet. I'm not expecting, don't. I was just saying.
It was very unexpected. And
unexpected and very sweet.
And we rely on the kindness of strangers. Where does that come from? What movie?
I have no idea. I'll have to look
But
that
it's
up.
a movie, right?
Yeah, something. All right, so I've just blown a little bit of air in a red 260. I'm just going to do 3 pearls. Giving myself a bit of a neck. 2, 3.
Jennifer Cold here, mid-60s. Same here. Michaela. Bows are a big trend right now. Yeah.
What is the big trend right now?
Bows.
Yes.
They've been a big trend for a while.
Oh, but they've gotten bigger in the last few months.
Yeah, everyone's got to outdo everyone with how big their bows are.
So I just did 3 little pearls. I've kept a bit of a neck so I can put those in the middle. And there we go. All right. So I've got a little thing of holly above my bells. They're just hanging out there. You could also do this on the bottom. Like, it doesn't have to be at the top. They could also be bigger. You could do them to the 11-inch. On this scale, I probably should have done them a little bit bigger. But that's okay. And they're really, really cute. Right? I love it.
Donna says hi. Donna
Ellie? Donna Ellie. Hi, Donna. How are ya?
And Danny, her son's turning his unfinished basement, or her unfinished basement into a studio.
Good job.
And she has heard that phrase before that I said.
There you go. Congratulations. That's amazing. We started off in our basement in our old house. The one thing we found is the bigger we got, the bigger we were installing bigger stuff. It was harder to get it up and out of the stairs. So keep that in mind, okay?
Yeah, we didn't have a walkout basement.
We didn't have a walkout basement. If you got a walkout basement, you are set for life. I am so jealous. But that was our problem early on. Randy, can you hand me up my cocoa cup?
Your what? Huh?
My hot chocolate.
Oh, hold on.
So
here's your hot chocolate.
My hot chocolate. Did everyone see this that I put up this week? I just started playing around. What it turned out, where it started from, is my cousin on my mom's side converted an old flower pot, made it red, and used a pool noodle to make the handle and the straw. And she made one of these for her front porch, and she sent a picture in the family group chat and everything. And I'm like, that is awesome. I bet you I can make one out of balloons. And I did. So this is what I did here. But is anyone interested in really quick learning how to do the snowflake? Yes or no? Yeah, Y or Ed?
We're at an hour.
We're at an hour? Okay, these don't take long though. I will stay if you want it. just write snow or something really quick. Maria from Toronto. Oh my goodness, this is adorable. I'm so glad you like it. I should post the inspiration pic from it.
Michaela, how would someone hang the wreath?
Fishing line. So, Randy, Hannah. So in our curtains here, we have a rod, right? So I would just loop fishing line down. Oh, you got to go up a little bit, Bubba.
I am.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
You're behind.
Yeah, sorry. I forget about the delay. Loop it up and over and just hang it with your fishing line. It'd be so cinchy. You could put it on a garland. You could put it on a gingerbread house, Alethea. You can, yes, I just called you out. I want to see it. And so there's lots of different things you can put that on. You could use it as a topper for a Christmas tree. Like, Randy, do you want to span over for the people that are... Pan over.
Span.
my
Christmas graveyard.
Christmas graveyard that I've been doing this week. Madly. Trying to get...
even the elf behind the fern that says, "Rescue me."
Right?
Christmas gift.
Christmas gifts. And then, of course, the mug of cocoa was there, too. I like this little...
Cocoa mug back there.
I really love how this one really turned out. I'm selling it for $20, guys, and it's so cute. It's just a little base, the little candy cane, and they don't even have to drop off their elf in advance. We can take them this, and they can simply put their little elf right on top of it. It's a low effort, high value little for parents that are on a budget. I'm charging $20, right?
Yeah. Also, parents who are too busy.
Oh, hey, we're all so busy. We have no time for anything. So what was the yes or no on the snowflake? Yes to the snowflake. Learning. Is it a rod or a stand? Khadija, sorry. Explain that a little bit more. What do you mean?
Hold on.
Snowflake. Okay, people want. Okay, but I'm going to do it in blue because I don't have a white right here. All right, to do the snowflake.
Oh, the Christmas tree.
Oh, the Christmas tree is on a stand.
And a rod.
Yeah, it's got the base and the pole that goes right up the middle. And what we did is we took a 360, Randy, and did the little trick with putting a little bit of air in it and wrapping it around to make it white.
No, I used the 640 on that.
Oh, did you 640? Okay, bigger. Bigger, better. There's a bug in the house again.
Well, I would be in the house too if it was like that outside.
Right? All right, so I'm going to do the little snowflake really quick for you. I swear it's so easy.
So easy?
Sure enough. All right. So put some air in a 260. Leave like a finger span width. Okay. It's 20 pearls, right? So really easily, if you've got your pearls, you're going to be able to do this. I hope you all have your pearls by now. And if you don't, I'm happy to help you.
The backdrop.
Laritza Silva. I didn't see you in there. Hi, how are you? Have you heard about our giveaway? I didn't see you check in. So if you want an entry into our giveaway of a 1-hour video call with me, make sure you say hi and what city and or state you're in, or province or country, just something.
Country, province.
Yeah. We are trying to propagate a huge map of the world with little pins from where everyone's checked in from. So...
the black backdrop, that was it.
Oh.
Sorry, the pipe that's up there is...
The EMT.
The EMT, so...
The same as what we use for the numbers.
1/2-inch EMT, and yeah.
That's just a makeshift little thing that we did. It's not... I wouldn't... Yeah, I would hang balloons from it, I guess, yeah, right? They're into studs. So it's just an EMT on a hook loops. If you're really interested, I can show you.
But if you wanted to hang like that wreath, you could just put it on a command hook on the wall and then tie fishing line to the command hook and hang the wreath.
All right, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Sorry, so I'm doing 20 pearls, right? think it's 20.
Danny said, I did pearl. It was good. I thought I sent photo, but I don't see it. Well, send that sucker again so we can see it.
19. Sorry, I'm counting.
Yep.
20. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lock off the end down here. From here, I hope you can see all this really well. You leave your first pearl. So your first one here, you're going to leave it alone just to exist. Your second and fourth pearl, you're going to spin those to make a little triangle. All right, so your first, second, third, fourth, fifth, right? So first and fifth are just living their life out here loose. You're gonna spin between the second and fourth, and your third is living life as the topper. Okay, it spans both sides. All right, you hold that down. You leave your fifth, then you have your next three. Spin. This took me a while to figure out too. So it's fifth, so we're gonna call this the new one. You spin your three a couple times around, fifth, spin the next three, the fifth, spin the next three, okay, then you take your neck from the first and you tie it to that one you just cut. Right? You trim them out. Trim out your neck and trim out that long piece. And that's your snowflake. So it's, you have your first, you make one point of your star, then your next point, okay? And so it just keeps going on. So from 20 pearls, you make a snowflake. It's just how you bind those two at the top spun together. That's all it is. Okay, if you do 20 and you want to tie them off to each other before you make the stars, you can do that too. You just have to make sure that they don't get away from you, just like any string of pearls, so that they take off. But it's a really cute, you can put it in a frozen garland, you can put it in Christmas stuff. So cute. Okay, everyone get that?
And
you made it so easy. It's practice, and I will say it till I'm blue in the face. You wouldn't sit down at a piano and expect to play it Mozart the first day. Okay, you start with chopsticks.
And that's going to be horrible.
Even still. But if you don't put in the practice, it doesn't get any easier. I will tell you that. You have to put in the work. And that's why I'm here, to give you ideas every week, to try new things, to make you think a little bit outside the box, and to get out of that comfort zone. No one ever succeeded inside a comfort zone.
And people, I want to see the analytics through the roof on this video of you guys just going, okay, watch it, stop, try it, nope, watch it, stop.
We do get to see a lot of that. We don't see who's doing it. We just see that there's activity and what they're doing on there. It's really kind of fun to watch. But you'll get there when you have people on your sites and stuff that you can check out the analytics on. But yes, so these are a lot of fun. And so, didn't take us very long. Everyone's assignment for one extra entry into our drawing, tomorrow by 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, send me a picture of a successful snowflake. Incentive? Good enough incentive?
Don't take a picture of your neighbor who whines a lot. That does not count as a snowflake.
Randy. Anyway,
What? It's
if you
funny.
choose to participate, I'm trying to make it fun for you guys. One extra entry if it's a passable snowflake. All right, or an attempt at least made. I'll give you credit for it. But I love to make it fun. I should have been a teacher, I think, in a past life. But
you are a teacher in this life.
this life, not quite the same. Speaking of, this Sunday, we are having our virtual Christmas tree masterclass online. The 24th. You will have to sign up. We'll have signed up right until the moment of, because you don't have to have a lot of things. I will have, for those that have purchased, I will have your product requirements list out by the end of the day tomorrow to you, along with the Zoom information. And it's going to be a great class. We're doing the whimsical Christmas tree, the lime green one that's still there. We're doing the structured, I call it a modern Christmas tree, and then the traditional round balloons Christmas tree. And possibly one other surprise one, if I can get a mock-up done before then. We'll see. If not, guaranteed 3. I'm saying about 3 hours for the class.
Maybe more.
Maybe more. I like to talk, right?
But there will also be a Q&A throughout.
Yes,
so.
you'll get to talk. Randy will be here to anchor the questions while I am making, and we will go through all of that. It's going to be amazing.
You're at church at that time.
Oh, okay. What?
11 a.m.
It starts at 11 a.m. Eastern time. I was hoping that by starting then, you would people who do go to church would have time to get home. But you can always watch it on the rewatch. Okay.
Yeah.
So it will be recorded for you to watch afterwards.
Also, since it's going to be so long, probably you say 3 hours. I know how you talk and people talk back at you. It's probably going to be more like.
I talk too much.
No, you talk just the right amount. It'll probably be 4 hours. So if you want to purchase and then jump in
when you get home, and then you can rewatch the beginning part. But don't let that stop you. There are ways to still participate if you want to. And then December 1st, we are having our pricing webinar again. This will be my third go around with the pricing workshop, because it is always such a great success. And I think it is one of the fundamental things you need to learn. Like, okay, not to be cantankerous or whatever. I hate when I see on all the groups, how much would you charge for this? Because the problem with that is you get a whole bunch of people that are not learning how to run a business, and they're running businesses. They're not going to have success long term. They might for a little while. But if you don't know the background into what goes into your pricing, and you're just asking someone else what you should price your products at, that's not the smartest thing to do, okay? Stop asking other people what they would charge. First of all, it depends on geographical area so much. But learn what goes into setting your own prices. No one knows what expenses you have. No one knows what your life is like. You need to have the education to set your own pricing and be confident in it. If someone on the internet says, oh, you should be pricing that at $350, and you tell your client $350, and they go, wow, that's crazy, you have nowhere to go.
Or if you go, that's $350, and they go, yeah, I'll take it, and they're doing it real quick, you might have just cut yourself
really short. You left money on the table, as the saying goes, right? So educating yourself into what goes into why we price things the way we do will help you set your standard and defend it. Because unfortunately, in this world that we live in, sometimes you have to defend your pricing. Okay, but having that knowledge versus just going, well, that's what everyone else told me to price it for. That doesn't make it for me.
Because you could also tell a client that it's $350 and you're adding 20 more foils to something than what the picture is.
Yeah.
And you're going, how did I lose money?
Yeah. So learning that business practice of where to set your pricing and what is reliant on that pricing will make you a smarter, more well-rounded and prepared entrepreneur. And that's what we want. Yeah. All right. We want you to be in this for as long as you want to be in it, not because you can't do it. Skills are important. Yes, absolutely fundamental. You can't sell something you can't make. But you also can't sell it if you're not covering your costs and your expenses and making enough money to survive, or, enough to be profitable and get ahead. That's the goal, right? Anyways, so December 1st is that webinar. It's at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, it will be recorded. You'll get a recording of it.
No, it's not. You said 6 p.m.?
Yeah, isn't it?
No.
Oh, this is a during the day one.
Yeah, this is at noon.
At noon Eastern Standard Time.
Because we want anyone who's across the pond to be able to join.
We better check that flyer that I didn't put 6 p.m.
You did not.
I didn't? Okay. Sorry. Brain moment. Senior moment.
I got her back, everybody. Also, since we have 11 people here, we also, I want to put this out to everyone to see if I can have a vote. Who wants a marketing and
branding
webinar?
I did offer one. I got, no one was really showing interest in it, and I got sick, so I canceled it. So I'm looking to reschedule it, but I would love to know that there's interest before I do so. So if that is something that you would be interested in, let me know. Yes. And then preferred dates, and you can message me for it. Like if you really want to work on your marketing, then I mean, working on your name, working on how you're going to set your branding, logo images.
Yes, we're working with you, Inez. Of course, you're part of the mentoring group, so we got your back.
You get that all the time, my dear. But yes, okay, we can work specifically on certain things that you want. So those are all things, if you are very interested in that and legit would pay, I was only charging $40 for it, Canadian. So I'm not quite sure what people's decision was not to participate in the last one, but give me some feedback, guys. I'm open. You won't hurt my feelings, I promise. I just love to know. Because if that's not something that people want, I'm not going to waste everyone's time offering it. Yeah,
and Alethea, yes, we're going to continuously to have webinars because our community is growing. We are up to 2,200 people in this group alone. So we will continue to offer this and get everybody up to par.
Yes.
That's what we want to do.
Yeah. And quality, guys.
And
Shanna, I will join the mentoring group. Yay! I'm so glad. Okay. I will reach out to you tomorrow. And we will set things up for you, okay? Do you create the logos? I can help you with that, depending on what you're looking for. At very least, we can narrow it down and give a good mock-up to a professional graphic designer that it will cost you less because they're not having to do a lot of the research. Okay, get you there so that it's just a few tweakings. It would be cheaper, okay? So there's limits to what I know, but I will try to help you as much as I can.
And because of how our brains work and how entrepreneurial we are, we will learn anything to help teach you guys anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
The more we know, the better you guys are.
Well, and that's the thing, the color theory that I did, okay? Talking and voicing the color theory terminology is difficult for me. Do I know it? Is it in my brain? Do I know what looks good together and what doesn't from my learning in floristry? Yes, I absolutely know it, but it wasn't easy for me to get it down on paper. I spent days at the university library just working on the presentation, okay? I'm not afraid of hard work. If that's what you need, I will give it to you.
And she caught a cold from the university students.
I did. In the marketing too. Okay, so there is interest. Okay, that's wonderful. So we're going to go ahead and come up with a date for that. So the ones who said yes to marketing, do you like the evening times or would you rather a daytime?
Daytime, weekend.
It's I'm suffering a little bit from I can't win for losing.
Yeah, like Alethea, she can't come to and yes, we're going to have more throughout the year.
Yeah, I can't work around every single person's schedule because we're all in different shifts and we're all in different time zones and all that stuff. We're going to get the color theory video. It's on our website.
It's on our website. You can purchase it. So.
Yes.
And since...
Let's talk tomorrow or the day after, soon, I'll message you tomorrow. We'll set up a first call, and then we'll go from there on. Because, see, I really make it tailored to each individual person. I don't believe in the cookie cutter approach, okay? So we have a conversation of where you want to go, what your hopes and dreams and everything are, and then I figure out how to get you there, okay? And so we work on that together. I don't believe in everybody's in the same spot, because we're not. My God, there's so many in this industry areas to go, right?
Yeah.
I'm not going to pigeonhole people. That's awful.
Yeah, and there's so many mentors out there that say they're mentors, and all they give you is modules and one phone call.
Pre-written modules for everybody, all the same.
And no one's the same. Everyone's different. Everyone needs different things, and different things at different moments in their life and their skill level.
The thing is Randy and I are both, we don't think the same as everybody else. Randy is on the autism spectrum, and I have ADHD and dyslexia. So what's the trendy term? Neurodivergent, okay? So we understand that not everyone learns the same way. And yes, it's a hell of a lot more work for us to teach you in the way that you'll learn better, but you're gonna have better success. You're gonna tell everybody, so I'll have more clients, right? So that's our theory. That's how we work. I hate the cookie cutter approach. I even hate it in the school systems. I was not a fan then, and when I was there, and I'm not a fan now anymore. Anyways, okay, so we're gonna cut it because we were going way over again.
Like we always do.
Talk way too much. But anyways, have a wonderful week out there. Hold on, I can do any time, but prefer daytime weekdays. Got it. Okay, so we will see you all back here next week. Shanna, I will message you tomorrow. And I will make all these entries. And don't forget about your snowflakes for the one extra entry. It has to be in by 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow to count. All right? I feel like a teacher in grade school. All right. Have a great week, everyone. I hope it is a profitable, successful, and that you love your journey of ballooning it yourself. Take care, guys. Bye for now.
Bye.